E pasase atwa. Ono di afi East Ide. Oh yes, strongo there. E betu me nyasase bibi go Estate Land Act at this year city. Krampan. Oben Calf University. In a dodo wasoso. Oben government hospital so. Full plus 70 by 100. First no ye 16,000. Say the water do about 10,000 Ghana cedis. In a half plot 50 by 70. No ye 8,000 cedis. In a water do about 5,500 Ghana cedis. Dodo full plot 70 by 100. First no ye 30,000 cedis. Say the water do about 22,000 Ghana cedis. Half plot 16,000 cedis. In a while told about 12,000 Ghana cedis. Litigation free. And a corner betuma treat them assassin candidate. Monsuru kra. Mumbohun. We treat assassin so come. Carlo Kwanso so did demo come. Free site plan and an indenture for first 50 customers our web assassin do. Fast development area. A betuma free forever construction limited. That was 0501 204040. Another 0509 999828. Forever construction, forever yours.
Hey, you may be TV3 here in Ghana. Season 6. If you want to say Sunday and maybe a day, I want to question will be a eshe. No, dear Koso, or a month or more basa on my pet boyfriend and a girlfriend. Now you tell one thing, a dear Jenny. Ubi boy no, as well again on yet if you and any aje or to be a Sunday you may need TV2 TV3. There. We need to come on catch TV3 for say TV3 me patch on be say me unko for nkasa Zion you know wa you know adwumache they are available to you now say any afa say na one for person who hu ne yakoso mababo me there have to bring them here na me nkasa I have a couple here I say obi ne town for na betra manim do you speak English do you speak Chi only English so did you understand what I said a little are you Nigerian? Oh, okay. I know you're Ghanaian, I know. Okay, my name is Zionfelix. And your name is?
I'm Lovelyn.
Lovelyn. And your name is? Robert. Who chose who? You chose her. Today, I'll be back. I'll talk to them. He chose her and she accepted. Or did you accept?
Of course I accepted.
You did?
Yeah.
But now they ask like, you guys are longer hairs.
No, you're super cool.
You're cool, yeah. So super. I'll be back after the break.
Tap, and stand.
It's okay. Go. Let me speak to my people. Now, let me speak to you. I know the stress people go through when they want to send money from abroad to their family members and loved ones in Ghana and even Africa. See, if you are in the USA, if you are in London, UK, Canada, Europe, any part of the world, see, Tap Send has made it very easy. All you have to do is to tap and send. Within a twinkle of an eye, your money will be sent with no stress. It's very fast, convenient, and easy to access everywhere. What are you waiting for? Just tap, and send. Download Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I am back. My name is Robert. I want to see Lovely and I will say me didn't go to Zionfelix. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine.
You are fine. Are you really fine?
Yes, please.
Why did you choose her?
Okay. I don't choose this like before.
I don't care for.
No.
So for you to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let me know when I'm being told.
Okay. So that's why I chose her. Actually, when I was coming on stage, I was a bit nervous.
Eva.
Hey! No grace gifts, herbal clinic, no entry. Because it's a massive. If you're a damn full washing no get now, no grace gifts, herbal clinic, no entry.
Some of them young Cotia is what to rent. Men see a life.
Now, what a branch will make us some one. Who know Pramber better? What a if you're Mammy Miss out. A dear pan, and what's our grace gifts, herbal clinic, and into what science, Chincha honey, and a part of the crow. Dr. Grace Bobo, what grace gift herbal clinic. So we sabi kwata achacha any humwa dade bia obesa malaria hypertension ulcer stroke oba na bema we here wo bema odopna da just yade be and wantimi sa ye no be bia bi wa chimota petroleum ya
Grace Gift Herbal Clinic One phone numbers 0246 518 003 and 0244 126 123.
Here with Robert and Lovelyn. My name is Zionfelix. Welcome back from that quick break. Why did you choose her?
Well, I chose her because actually when I was coming on stage, I was very nervous. So, but in everything, when you leave it to God, you get the best out of what you want.
So you went to date with God?
Yeah. In everything we do, we have to put God first.
So go to search for love on tea.
He said everything you do, you have to bring him first.
So even when you're going to steal, you bring him first?
Even armed robbers even pray before they go.
Okay.
So like I was nervous. So after I finished praying, then they said I should come on stage. So
You prayed before you went?
Yeah. So I just let God lead me, and I found her. She's marvelous. She's the best.
What was your expectation when you were going?
I was expecting someone who is matured and very open-minded and who is ready, because a lot of ladies there, they are just in for hype and money and other stuff. But like I need someone who can move me into a different world, like a different direction in life, and she's the best person.
And when you saw her on stage, you did see that in her?
Yeah, I saw, because I was I was in that at that moment. I was very moody, because I don't want to be friendly with them, because the moment you become friendly with them, they will be just bashing you left and right. So I just listened carefully to every speech she was making. So I knew she was the one.
Did you also know that he was the one when he came on stage?
Yes, like when he came on stage, there's this connection that came in, and I was observing him also, and I never wanted to, my age and every other thing, I'm not there to play also. I'm matured, like I want everything. Oh.
Say your age, I'm like 35.
Oh.
Above 35.
Ladies don't like saying their age,
so
but he knows my age.
Your mid-30s or early 30s or late 30s?
Oh, I'm in my late 20s.
Late 20s. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you were not there to joke?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you see in him that made you realize like this guy is also here for serious business?
When he came, from the way he was speaking, I knew he was matured and he has a business he's doing. He's not like someone that's still a student or going to school. Like, I knew he's ready. If anything comes up in the relationship, he can be able to handle things and take care of things. I wanted someone that is boss of his own. I don't wanted someone that is still going to school or someone working. I don't know.
How many months now?
So far, I think 3 months. It's up to 3 months.
4 months.
From January or December?
From January.
So now, 4 months. Okay. And how has it been?
It has been so well. You know, we used to have in every relationship we have the ups and downs, and now I thank God we have been able to climb the mountain now, because it was very difficult climbing, but now we are okay.
How difficult was it?
Because when we started the relationship, like
from that very first day, you kicked off. It was a relationship for you guys.
Yeah.
Was it a relationship for you from the very first day, or you were just trying to see him, study him?
To me, when I came in, people always say, "Hey, the guys on Date Rush, most of them are not serious." For me, I was hoping for the best, and anything that happens, fine. But with me, I knew that he's the one, like, this is my relationship, because I came on Date Rush without having any relationship.
So you were single?
So, yes.
Were you also single when you came?
100%.
100% single.
100%
Okay.
single.
So you're talking about the fact that it was a little bit rough at the beginning. What were some of the things that were happening?
Oh, it wasn't anything that was like, it was not anything going on when it comes to your side, but I wasn't so comfortable in being with, like, how, I don't want to say it to a friend there, but like I feel like I was being controlled in certain things. You know, I wanted her to feel my shoes too, but she wasn't. And I just need to sit down and analyze things that, okay, let me just listen to this person and see whether it will help or not. But since I changed my ways and started listening to it, I think it's good now.
Were you being too bossy?
No, I was not. Like, I will even want to chip in 1 or 2 things to what he said. You know, people might see a relationship so perfect the way it is, but one thing I want them to know is that there's no relationship without ups and downs. Definitely issues will come. Like, even before we came here, we even fought, but we were cool.
Happened?
Like, I looked for his trouble though. I was giving him some attitude, you know, but we are cool. We don't let our angers linger for days or... Oh, fuck.
Oh, no problem.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm still talking to Lovely and Robert from Date Raj. I mean, for them, yes, has been very good for them. Yeah, obviously there'll be ups and downs, but I mean, so far, so good for Robert and Lovely. Yeah, you were talking.
Yeah, so I just did some, like, I intentionally looked for his trouble this morning. Most times I just look for his trouble on purpose. Let me see how far he can handle, like, issues when we have issues. If he's this kind of person that he never wants our issues to be resolved immediately. And so far, from what I've seen, is that kind of man I want. Like, even if we have our issues, he's not ready to sleep over it. We solve it there immediately. We'll talk about it there. And that is a maturity, it's a plus for me. Because I can't be a woman wanting to nag, and the man too is also nagging. And when a man nags, there's a problem. Because that home cannot be at peace. It's better for the woman to nag and the man is on the cool side. So far, me also, I don't want my man to see it like I'm too bossy or I'm trying to control him. I like you to feel your right, exercise the power of a man. That thing that makes you a man, do it. Sometimes when I give you that chance, you feel like I don't love you, because when I give you that chance, I don't look at whatever you're doing. I ignore certain things. So, and him being my partner, I believe, I don't know if it was too early, I was doing it too early, because I was seeing some flaws in his front. There are some mistakes I see that when he's about to take that step, definitely mistake will come. When you want to, like, talk to him about it, he might feel you're too bossy. And let's tell ourselves the truth. There are some things you as a man, you won't see a woman as saying that thing. You can be with a lady, another woman sitting down with you will tell you the mindset of that lady. You as a man might not see it. You might not know, but the other lady sitting close to you can tell you what that lady has in mind. So a lot of things like that, when I try to advise him, he feels like I'm being bossy or I'm trying to force him to do things. So I left him. He did the stuff and he realized his mistakes and everything. I was so happy he realized it early, and he came back and he's sorry.
Was he collapsing when he left him?
Oh no, he wasn't collapsing. I can't just leave him like that.
Why?
Like,
is he a Jesus Christ?
No, he's not a Jesus Christ. In as much as he's my date. He's my, let me say, he's the love of my life at the moment.
Wow.
So if he goes to the next level, fine. I'll appreciate it and I'll thank God for that. So him being my life partner at the moment, should I use the word life partner? So I should also be able to guide him. I shouldn't let him fall down totally before I'll let him know that this is what you're doing.
Do you see her as your life partner as she sees you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it give you room, as she was saying that at times she wants to give you room to operate?
Yeah. And the trouble is too much. She will intentionally look for my trouble. I won't talk. I'll just watch you. When you are done, then we talk about it.
Okay.
That's me. I don't like talking too much because I'm a guy. The moment I also give in, like, my anger, like maybe what I will do, it will surpass. So I just have to be a little bit cool and calm. Mm-hmm. So she's good. She's prayerful. That's the kind of woman I want in life, because they said in every successful woman there is a woman, not just a woman who is working, someone who also prays, because some women are working but are not supporting their husband. But if you have a woman who is very prayerful, trust me, you are good to go.
How many kids do you have?
Only one.
One? Oh, okay. Have you always wanted a woman who
I don't have a problem with that.
No problem with that.
I have never wanted there's no problem.
How old is he?
She's 3.5.
Okay. In Ghana here?
Yes.
Where's the father?
It's in Nigeria.
You gave birth in Nigeria, came to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Why are you not married?
It's a long story. It was an abusive marriage.
So you're married?
I was married previously. It was so abusive. So I'd rather work out having my life and taking care of my daughter rather than leaving her behind, because actually no one can take care of your child the way you would do. So I sat down. It it was so unbearable. Like, I saw the little girl, I saw the life around. When you leave her behind, definitely she's going to suffer. So I'd choose to live a happy life with her. And everything I pray for God today is for long life. Yeah, so once there's life, there's hope.
How many years were you married for?
If I should calculate, I think it's going to 5 years, 4 or 5 years now. Yeah.
You married for 5 years?
Like, if I should calculate till...
No, how many years did you marry?
Zion, can we calculate?
Okay, when did you marry? Which year? Let me do the calculation for you.
We got married, I think, 2018.
2018?
Yes,
and when did you divorce? From 2018 till now, like 5 years?
When my daughter... In fact, the issue started... There was red flags, though, but...
Before you married?
Yes, before I married. But because of love, I was so blind, thinking it would change.
Did he hit you before you married?
Yes, he actually did that. And it was a big sign. Like, my siblings were all telling me. But, you know, women, when we come to love, like, when you've loved a man, you take everything. When people are telling you things, you're so blind, like, you don't want to see. Even when the red flags were coming, I choose to stand by him because I don't know how to walk out from relationships so quick. I'm not that kind of person. I give people a lot of chance. And I think maybe from my experience that it made me a little bit strict, which I don't know, I shouldn't use the word maybe is going to be like, is going to suffer for something he doesn't know about, but I'm trying to like, it made me a bit like more wisdom. Before you do something, like I'm seeing myself like I'm too smart. If he wants to do something, I know what he's about doing. And when he finishes, to come back to that thing. So it's just like, maybe I'm a kind, I don't know how to use it, but my experience made me more wise. So there's red flags were there actually, but I was so blind because of love.
The cameras back for you to say, I'm done. What happened?
Zion, the last one that happened was after there was a time he came around, he had this contract. Dad never wanted to talk about my daughter's father because, you know, internet is always there. If she grows up, she's in school, everybody here in Ghana, I think people have come to know us, both are teachers. I don't want anyone using father's story against her. So I would just select my choice of words, and I wouldn't want to go into details because the father is also a public figure.
In Nigeria?
So, yes.
Musician?
So, he's an actor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, let's keep that.
Okay.
So,
a popular one?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
So, the last one that happened was actually, there was a time he left me. I don't know. There are some stories here, but you can't say without leaving this untouched. Yeah. Like, everything will just come together. So, but I'll be careful not to spill all out. So, there was a time usually while we were married, in fact, like I'm the breadwinner of the family.
Your family or the nuclear family?
Like my family,
your husband
yes, and the child.
What were you doing then?
My job, I'm a makeup artist and a hairstylist. So I do Nollywood makeup, special effects. A lot of movies you watch, special effects, also the beauty makeup and everything. So that's the job I've been doing with braiding. If I'm not in the location, I'm in my shop, I'm braiding, I'm doing bridal makeups, movie makeups. So I look older than myself, my age, and there's something like a man never showed you love, care from when you were pregnant down to when the rent for the house is going to get due, when it's expired, this man will leave. When he leaves me, and my child was having this health challenge, then all the time we do visit the hospital, like steady, all the time. At the point he told me like, hey, that this child is not sure that this child is for him. He said that. I was like, really? Then that bound was not there. Like, Zion, if you saw my daughter, if I can show you her pictures way back, you won't believe that child is the child I'm having right now. Because down to when I relocated, calling for school fees, my daughter at school, like recently, she paid 2,006. You can force this guy after long talking, he can give you 100 Ghana. The highest he has given to her is 200 Ghana. And that 200 Ghana is maybe in 8 months or 6 months. He's going to insult me and insult all my life before he gives me that money. And when I want to return, people will say, just hold it for the record. And a lot of things. So all those, as in Zion, like... So let me just be quick about the whole thing. Being the breadwinner of the home and everything, when you go and come back, when you're high, you ask me 1 or 2 questions. Next thing, you raise your hands on me. There's something like, when I see people being in an abusive marriage, some people will say, you women, you even talk too much. What is that thing you've done? Like, someone can actually say, I didn't do this man anything, and this man has raised his hand on me. I usually don't believe that story. But now, when a woman says that, I give that woman a benefit of doubt because I've been through that. Like, I've experienced it. When you go, you come back, you're high, the rent is expired, you leave the house, you go, you be with another woman, later you come back. When you get jobs, after much prayers and everything, when everywhere is being locked up and maybe there is a miracle, next thing, you leave again, even at a point whereby I renewed, he left with another lady. After some time, he came back home again. When I renewed for another apartment, when he came back again, I forgive them actually. My family never wanted that, but I forgive them. I have to leave my parents' place and I came back to my state where we were living just for me to try and work things. It's the marriage is always on and off, on and off, on and off. Even when my siblings were like, end this long time, I tried to give this marriage a hope, a second chance. I'll take my baby, I'll come down to Asaba for me to meet him again, for us to start. After everything, the same thing keeps happening. Then the last one, after that, he has to beat me up. He used my head to hit on the wall. I never knew I was going to come out from that because I was having some migraine headache. We have to go back to Lagos. A lot of celebrities knows about this story in Nigeria, like it's not new. So when it happens, I will always come for help. Even when my baby was still like 2 months old, the beatings, the blood, it came out. Like you talk to him, you'll be like, he's high. So when he comes back, if he's talking, I shouldn't say anything. When you don't say anything, is a problem. When he tells you keep quiet, if he's talking and I keep quiet, you tell me you are keeping quiet again. I'll say, but you asked me to keep quiet. This guy will raise his hand again on me. Hey, if he's talking, when you want to explain, he'll tell you shut up again. Hey, so you're like, I don't just know where to start from, but I'm happy. Like I left, I had my peace, I had my sanity. I was losing it. I was thinking by now I should be a dead lady. Like it wasn't easy at first, but being here, I don't mind even if he doesn't communicate with his child, but because one thing I never did was to stop him from communicating from his daughter. And any man around me that wants to stay with me, I told Robert also, I wouldn't want to stop my daughter from communicating with the father because the truth will be told and you can't change it that this man is this girl's father. But for anything coming between me and him, no. Let them communicate. But if he's not communicating with her, I can't force it. I can't call him. But communication, you can't use all through my access to communicate with her. If you want to communicate with her, own up, do your fatherly duty, get her a phone, get her everything, communicate with her. I won't stop you. Monthly, you check up on her, send your bills, but he's not doing any of all those. But I see him on social media posting, oh, I keep spending on my daughter and all those things. So it's so funny. Like, I don't know where to start from, but I just believe something good will come out from this relationship.
Rob, I should told you everything.
Yeah, I already know about everything. Because when you are going into a relationship, you need to know of what you are going to. You just don't need to relax. I asked a couple of questions, then I'm okay. So far, I'm okay. Because I don't have to go deep into certain things. You have to be careful. Because I really respect women a lot. So there are some stuff you don't need to ask.
Have you raised your hand on a lady before?
You said?
Have you raised your hand on a lady before?
Never.
That's nice.
I don't see that to be a good behavior. I have sisters. And if I'm a very quick temper when it comes to ladies' side.
You're very good.
When it comes to lady side, like abusing a lady, I won't be happy if my brother-in-law abuses my sister.
Yeah.
Nah, after that one there, my sister knows cry. I will give it to you. So I respect women, so I don't have problem. Even if there is an issue, you can ask her, I won't talk. You do everything, I'll just be looking at you. When you are done, then we settle the differences. Because I think every relationship have to be like proper fraction. If you bring the love like a proper fraction, I think it helps. Your ego is down, the love is up. But the moment it's improper fraction, Charlie, you will lose everything.
How were you able to get out? Because I mean, there are so many people in an abusive relationship, abusive marriage, that they are finding it very, very hard. I mean, you know your own Nigerian musician who just passed on. She was in an abusive relationship. People advised her to work out, but she's a Christian. The church would tell her it's no good to work out. How were you able to work out? It wasn't easy though, but how were you able to do it?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't. Even coming on date rush, I finally told myself, so yes, I'm really, really, like a lot of people don't know we are no longer together. This program made some people like, hey, really? They've been writing me, but this marriage ended a long time. But because of what people will say, the family, Christianity, the church, our tradition, once they see you are out from a marriage, the people feels like, oh, there's this stigma about you that, oh, she was once married, she will never get married again, or nothing good, or no man will come around you. Most times our problems also are the men. When they come around you, you can be a nice person. Most times we are circumstances of things we never planned for. It happened. It's not our fault. We didn't plan for it. Neither did we bargain for it. A man can come around you and say, oh, because she has a daughter. No, you make us feel so bad. It's better you don't even start a relationship with people like that than giving them hope along the line. You tell them things like that. It gives us a turn down. Since I've been in Ghana, this is my first relationship. Like,
how long have you been in Ghana?
It's 3 years.
Okay, this is your first relationship.
This is my first
and relationship. Are you ready to marry her?
Yeah. She knows that.
Okay, so it's going to be the first and last for you.
I hope so. I always say this is my last relationship in this country. So if it doesn't work, but I hope it works. So it's not easy because I don't want a man to. Yes. On stage, I never said the kind of man I wanted because I'm a victim of that. So when you meet someone, the person will tell you, what kind of a woman do you want? I think that's why we are having a little bit of ups and downs at the early stage. But it's better it comes up now, we work it out, and we know we are good to go. If I had said the kind of man I wanted on stage, definitely, I'm very sure about it, he is going to, let me use the word, he's going to try to fit into that kind of man I want. At the end of the day, displeasing himself and trying to please me. At the end of the day, we'll keep on fighting. Peace will not come. When Giovanni asked me that question, I told him that I really do not want to talk about the kind of man I want. When the man comes, let him bring what he has on the table. If it's what I want, I'll go for it. If it's not what I want, let it go. So far, he has a lot of qualities, which I'm not even ready to tell him. Like, I won't tell him even now, this is it, this is that. Like, I'm so happy I'm seeing all those things in him. Honestly, it's a plus. Sometimes I deliberately look for his trouble, like when he's talking to me, like the way I just do. It's not like it's me, but I want to see his reaction. I want to go extreme with him. Let me see the things he can do when he's like, I've had it here.
Clearly, the lady is very wise. She speaks a lot of sense. I mean, she has a lot of wisdom, probably because of the experience that she's had in a previous marriage. Bema!
Awesome.
So, before 2022 ends, are you married now?
I won't say before. I'm hoping. Even now, we were discussing the last time that maybe January.
Next year.
Maybe December or January. That was my plan because I was also born. My father is a Nigerian. Also born in Nigeria. Okay. So like my mom will be going maybe next month. So I didn't want her to know. And like we had plans about that. So I just have to live there and just So
mom was going to Nigeria and then hopefully she's going to meet her parents.
Maybe. I don't want to give her the juice.
So have you?
Don't let social media pressure you. Take your time. Marriage is a lifetime. Be very sure this is the woman you want.
I'm not
I don't know if you get my point. Don't let. Yes, everybody wants us to get married. They really love the pair. We are going on well. Relationship is not marriage, Robert. Like, I'm trying to tell you out of experience. Not tomorrow after marrying me, you'll be like, hey, this lady, she's this, she's that. So you start saying things maybe you've not. I don't know if you get my point. Take your time. It's a lifetime commitment. I really love you. I would want us to spend our life together, but at the same time, take your time. Let's not rush it. I believe even 2 months is not enough to know me.
Yeah.
2 months is not enough to know you also. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. And before you even talk about marriage, you should be very sure of your stability, because I wouldn't want us to bring a child to this world to suffer. And me, I love to give my child the best. You've seen the way me and my daughter goes. Not tomorrow when I have a child for you, I tell you my child will go here. You say, oh, Lovelyn, you didn't tell me you are this, you are that. I didn't get the best. So I'm fighting so hard to give my children the best, because I don't want them to feel inferior. The way people will always like, you go out, they will separate you from the other kids. This one's come first. So I don't want any of my offspring to feel that way.
Yeah, I understand.
So I want us, before we talk about anything marriage, we should make sure our business line and everything is stable. Then we'll move to the next level. I think our business comes first time. And
we, as a human, we plan and God decides. So that's my plan. Maybe that's not what God is deciding for me right now. But as every human, you have to have your plan. You have to have a plan. That's my plan. If God decides that it's then, we have a long way from here to January or to December. It's a long month. You have like 8 or 7 months left. So we have a long way to go. But seriously, we are seriously dating. We are not flirting around or doing anything for fame or any other thing. We are seriously in a relationship.
They are in a serious relationship. Hopefully, before February or Vast Day next year, I mean, everything would have been good for them. Now, on my way, I'm probably expecting a first child. Will you get pregnant before you marry again?
Oh, no. After my marriage pregnancy.
So, what if you realize that you're pregnant in like June? Oh.
Then I'll leave it. I can't do anything because I also want a baby, but I'm being careful not to get pregnant.
Yeah, so badly.
So badly.
Oh, then I have to be careful.
Hey.
Like so badly. And I will be very happy if I have twins, like 2 girls, because I love girls. Like kids who are girls, like ladies. I love girls. So I'll be happy if I have a set of twins, like triplets. Then it's done for me.
Hey, who carry it? Hey, Robert.
My mom was there. My mom has a big.
You should want to carry the pregnancy.
After that one, if it's 1 or 2, you still carry it.
Triplet, and when my body spoils now, you'll be like,
okay.
hey.
You'll be fine again. You'll get back to your phone after that one day.
Does he have time for you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, does she have time for you?
Yeah.
Let me be honest. My work, sometimes when he's calling, he wants to talk to me. I'm busy. The other day, he came to the shop to see me. He like, let's just speak something briefly. At the end of the day, customers were there, like all true. We have time for each other. We don't have issue, but my nature of job and he's being understanding. That's I'm applauding him for. He's really trying on that end at Tantra Hills.
Okay. How do we get there?
Okay, if you want to come to my place, if you get to my 7, right?
My 7, yeah.
Yes, once you get to my 7 or St. John's Hospital, or if you get to St. John's school, then there are cars going to Golden Door. You just stop at Rocky's International School. Once you get there,
contact in case we need your services.
Okay, 024 7288 229.
Okay. What job do you also do?
I'm a fashion designer.
Okay, Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Okay. Thank you.
Your final words, your social media handles and final
words. Okay. Robert, my IG account is Robert _Dtrash, and TikTok Robert_Dtrash, and you can just contact me there on IG. And I have my contact there. My number is there. If you want to ask to do business together, I'm fully open.
What's my account number?
Okay, my number is 0247 164739.
Okay. Social media handles.
Okay, I'm Lovelyn _Dtrash 6.
Spell your name.
LOVELYN Lovelyn_daterush6. Same on TikTok, Lovelyn_daterush6. Twitter, same thing also. I also train students. If you want to link up on me, you can contact me. Send me a message, send me a WhatsApp, I'll reply. And we also want to let you know that we love you all. Thank you so much for the fans. Thank you for the love you've been showing us out there. We promise, guys, we're not going to disappoint you. With God by our side, we'll pull this together.
With God on their side, let's help them with prayers. My name is Zionfelix. Bye-bye.